Hi guys, and welcome back to some more Sims 3. I just want to start off by apologising if you hear my dog in the background here. He is just growling and having a lot of fun playing with his toy, just not a care in the world. I would have put him out my room, but he's very, very overly attached to me that he'll just scratch at my door until he can be in this room with me. So hopefully, he's just jumping about in my bed and stuff now. Hopefully he will calm down. Hey you! Stop it. So today we're going to check in the other residents of Bridgeport. Now you'll notice here it says that Andy has just got a new job. Things like this, I am not going to save the game. God, I am really sorry about my dog. I am not going to save the game, so things like this that are going to pop up here, irrelevant. Anything that happens while I'm checking in these residents, again, irrelevant. It's more or less just seeing what the relationships are, what's changed since I moved them in and stuff like that. Now here we've got Willow Rosenberg. When I moved her in, she was actually roommates with Buffy Summers, but it appears Buffy no longer lives here. So Willow lives by herself with her little cat, who we'll check up on, but I believe the name is Riley, which is such a cute name. Riley's all the way down here. Come on, let's look at your face, Riley. How cute! Oh, and who are these people? We've got Ralph, Dorsey, and Amit Mead. Interesting, they're both reading books. Yeah. So that is Willow Rosenberg. She's living in a basic studio apartment by the looks of things. It's nothing too fancy. I don't know if this was the one I moved her into with Buffy originally. I don't think it was. I'm sure I moved them into a 2-bedroom apartment. So it appears she has moved out and decided to go at life on her own, and she is still a tarot card reader. She's doing well, hunting ghosts, obviously competing with Annalise. We all know that Annalise is a true Ghostbuster here, which is my self-sim. But, yep, that's it for Willow, and I will check in with someone else in a second. So here we are with Julianne Willers, who is currently feeling a little bit invisible. Yep, there she's here now. Now, I actually planned her to be my elven sim. She's a... Why did the camera go that far? Sometimes this is very precise, and other times it takes big leaps. So she is my elven sim. She is... I think I used height sliders and stuff in her as well, and now my dog is rummaging my bin. I swear he's just out to get me. It looks as if she is in the business career, yep, as a filing clerk. Her lifetime wish is to be a master of mysticism. She's flirty, a loner, great kisser, hopeless romantic and nurturing. She's 9 days away from being an adult. Let's see what her relationships are with people. So she hasn't really got any friends. She has acquaintances here, such as Matthew Hamming, the 5-star celebrity, our co-worker Lala Angelista, our boss Katrina Pala, she knows Tom Wordy here, Raphael Strikers, our colleague, and another 2 acquaintances is Romeo Strummer Rake and Ruby Muddler. But for all intents and purposes, she's on her own, even though she's a high chair here. I don't understand why. And she's got a cot and a single bed and stuff like that. So clearly this place was not meant for her. But, you know, she just does her own thing, this girl. Because by the looks of it, she is a bit just. But yeah, I quite liked her. I was hoping to check in on her more often, but I am just loving the YouTuber family that I'm just sticking with them. And now my dog is going to start making noises because he wants out. I swear. So we'll check in on someone else now. And I'm surprised we haven't really heard much about this sim from what I've seen. I guess maybe because she's a loner, she's not really seeking out social interaction as often as other sims. But we'll definitely have to keep an eye on her, and I'll be back in a second. And now we're here with the Fair Tender Love family. Every time I zoom in, for some reason, they're just disappearing. I'm not sure why this is doing that. But, we'll just fast forward time. Hopefully she'll go home. It looks as if she's with a couple of custom Sims. There's Natalia, for instance, who we will meet eventually. So she's pregnant. If I remember right, she was the one that was creeping around the YouTuber's house. She looks kind of creepy, actually. She originally lived with the Thorpes, but she has since moved out. She is married to Barry Thayer, or Barry Tenderlove, because I believe Thayer is the maiden name. Let's see how she's getting on in life. She's still #1 in the music career, which I remember setting for her. She's getting on well for guitar skill, to be fair. She's at pretty much 100% with Barry here. She's only really acquaintances with people who were in her band before, which is Daryl and Josh. Colleagues with Tom Wardy, I believe that is it? Yeah. That's not even a custom sim, so it's worrying me that I'm now remembering the actual Maxis made Sims names. There's Aria Trill there, who again is a Maxis sim. There I am. Probably from when she was just creeping about in the house. And there's Lola Bell, who is a Maxis made sim as well. But she's living with a couple of different people here. Now, she's living with someone called Jun Zhu, who I believe is a Maxis made sim, and she has got 2 men on the go here. She is dating Josh Thorpe and Lenny Shutter, or rather they're her romantic interest, and she is getting on well. She's got a couple of best friends here. She's got Barry, she's got Ace Wild, she's got Deanna Jones as a friend, Lily Bo Logan Chic. That is a perfect name. That is an absolutely perfect name. Cressida Wells is her boss, and they're quite friendly. Molly Thayer is a co-worker, so it looks as if she's working in the medical field. She is. She's a bedpan cleaner. And again, a couple of more acquaintances. I'm surprised she's only really an acquaintance with Regina Thayer Tenderlove, considering they live together. But oh, and she has an ex-boyfriend here in Buster Round. I'm not sure why Stella is her co-worker but is greyed out here, unless Stella is away on holiday or she has moved town. I have no idea. In fact, I think I moved them out and they're in the house bin, which is possibly why they're greyed out, because it's there that the YouTuber's house is situated. We'll check in Barry. Barry again, some more best friends of himself: Odine Perry, Junzu, Ace Wild. He's friendly with his boss, Apollo Bloom. I mean, these are mostly Maxis made sims as far as I know. Jessica Bundy is his co-worker, but that is a custom sim. He's met Gina Cunningham once, and she's a fanfiction drafter, which is perfect. There's Cassie Langley, and oh, he knows he's met Sophie at least once, and the relationship is actually in the negative by the looks of things. But he's actually hoping to have a girl. We'll see. Has she got any particular preferences? Nope, she's not fussed. I mean, I think she might be quite heavily pregnant by now. I think there's a way to check with Master Controller. And we'll let the game decide on what they decide to name their kid and stuff as well, because she'll be giving birth while I'm checking on someone else, I'm sure. Master Controller, or maybe it's under Woohooer, I'm not sure. Status, personal. Nope, not there. I mean, I don't think I've ever really checked this, so I'm probably making this up. Woohooer, general. No, I'm not sure, but she'll give birth eventually, is essentially what I'm trying to say. We've got Ace Wild, who I think is a Maxis sim. Insane, Virtuoso, Daredevil, Grumpy, Computer Whiz. Is he getting any romances on the go? I am just getting my words all muddled again. Lala Angelista is his ex-girlfriend. She's now dating someone called Vladimir. He's got a couple of best friends in his own, so these sims are doing better than most of my other sims. He used to date Cassie. Now, I believe I actually hooked him and Cassie up. That was one of the things I done off recording because I really wanted her to have a boyfriend. And I'm not sure what's happened, but now they're in the red. And he's obviously been a bit of a womanizer, really. Well, not obviously, because he doesn't seem to have any womanizing traits, and he wants to be a creature-robot crossbreeder. What's the others wanting to be? Barry's wanting to be a master mixologist, and he wants to pillow fight with Cassie for some reason. In fact, I wonder if any of them have any secrets in their family tree to be revealed to me. Doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't. So I'll be back with another family in a second. So here we are with the Strummer Rake family, and it looks like it's all kicking off here. There's a bit of an argument going on between him and Josh Thorpe. What's his name? Romeo, I believe, yeah, is feeling betrayed from romantic betrayal. He is upset. He's hungry, but that's nothing really. So I wonder what's happened. I mean, Susie's just had a new baby. I mean, she had an affair. Who's it? No, I was getting right into that. I was hoping it was going to be a whole Maury-like situation, like who's the daddy? But looks like Romeo is the daddy to Catherine. So I wonder if something happened in between Josh and Susie here. Let's just look at the relationships. Oh, she's got she is married, and she's got a romantic interest here in Reuben Littler. Oh, and in William Fangman. Anyone else? No, I mean, for some reason she's disliked by Apollo Bloom. Not really sure why. So I wonder what's Well, not only is she married and having affairs, but he is married and having affairs with Sugar Bishu Liko. Wow. Anyone else that he seems to be sleeping with? Doesn't appear that way. He's got relationships with his cars. Okay. So there's just something going on really that's happened between Josh Thorpe and him, and he's feeling romantic betrayal. So let's go check in on what little Catherine looks like. I believe these two are Max's Sims anyway. I don't know if they were together at first or if story progression has really just meshed them together. I believe it's a case of story progression. The kid isn't loading up, probably because she's left out here in the hallway all by herself, as what seems to happen in my Sims in Bridgeport. She seems she's a baby. She's cute. I mean, what more can you want in life, really? Well, plenty of things. Plenty of things is more important than having cute babies. Yeah. Nobody really cares about that information just now because nothing is getting saved. She is like feeling super juiced. What is it with all these Sims getting drunk? I believe Regina had that midlet as well, and she is pregnant, okay? Like, Sims... I think there needs to be a rehab centre opened up in this town. So I'll be back in a second with yet again another family. And here we're back with the Cunningham sisters, who I believe I introduced you guys to in a previous part. Now, while I'm just remembering, I have quite a nosy mouse. No, I have quite a noisy mouse and quite a nosy... noisy keyboard. What the hell is wrong with me and English? You would not think this was a language I was born with. God, yeah. I have quite a noisy mouse and keyboard, so I do want to apologise for that. I'll eventually need to probably find a way around that, because you can hear when I'm using the middle, scroll button on my mouse. It's just very loud. I actually quite like the noise of it, but I imagine it can be annoying to listen to it during the recording. Now, what have these two been up to? Gina seems to be in a relationship with Lil Bling. So that's nice. Are they still teens? They are. Well, that's cute. So we'll just take a look. Gina here, how is she doing? She's a fanfiction drafter. She's not really earned any money through her fanfics, which is a shame. She did previously work as a playground monitor, but she just she's decided to give it up. She's pursuing the self-employed route, and God love her. It should work out for her in the end, and she has a jetpack, so if all else fails, she can sell that. Now, has she been romancing anyone? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like she's got really any friends. She's got her descendants here. I believe we took them into the future before in a previous part. She's got her cat here, Wesker. Let's go look at Wesker. Where are you, Wesker? Are you a cute cat? Wesker was a cat I wanted to steal before. Oh. Look how cute. I know I turn into like a pure baby voice whenever I see animals, okay, but it's cute. Gina here. Let's look at Gina. Is it Gina? No, it's Reagan. She's Gina. She is in the relationship with Lil Bling. I mean, she hasn't really got much friends or anything, which is a shame. She's just your average high school student. She doesn't really have any, well, she has got after school activities, I think. She's attending shop club. So, you know what? Go for it. She still hasn't got a lifetime wish chosen. I will let her decide that on her own, because I think story progression should do that. Although, surely when I created her, she had one. I have no idea. But they're still living here. Not much has really changed in the love department or anything for them. No one's moved out. No one's moved in. It's times like this that I kind of wish in the Sims 3 that we had the memories function that the Sims 2 had. I know that we have the scrapbook. I'm not sure story progression does anything with that. Went to the supermarket, visited the park. I mean, I think these... No, in fact, it must do. Even though I'm not actually controlling them, so that's actually quite interesting to know. Yeah, number of romances, so I'll be sure to check this from now on. She's been in a relationship with Lil Bling for 5 days, whatever that is in Sims form. Well, obviously that's like 5 sim days, but whatever that means in Sims form, because I have no idea about how time in this works or what the exchange rate is, because I recorded a part where I was trying to work out the exchange rate between the simoleons and dollars to then work out what it would be between dollars and pounds, but then I decided that's a bit boring. So, yep, time for another family. And we're here with one of the Max's Sims who we have heard quite a bit about because of a relationship with, I think it was Josh Thorpe. We are here with Aria Trill. What's this flashing for? She's got a celebrity journal, number of celebrities known. She's a 1-star celebrity, basically. She has 8 days until she grows up into an elder. She's got a kid here, Cletus, who she's left downstairs again. Last time I checked in on her, she'd done this to poor Cletus here. Let's see what he looks like. He's kind of cute. I believe Josh Thorpe is the father. In fact, I am tempted to open up Create a Sim and see what he looks like all grown up. So I think I should do that. Advanced, edit and cast. I mean, I'm sure we would run into him again eventually, but... Oh, I apologise if you hear my dog barking. I'm sure we'll run into him eventually again, but I am curious now. So, basics. I still have that weird white screen issue. I think that's from using any game starter. So, here is Cletus here.
Mardunsa.
All grown up. He's definitely interesting looking. I think with some decent hair he could definitely be interesting. So we'll leave Create a Sim. Hopefully there's no weirdness because I never saved it. Yep, that's fine. And they've got a cat here called Henry. Henry has a better name than Cletus, if I'm honest. And it's another cute cat. Oh, so cute. So let's see what's going on relationships wise for her. She is currently dating Jim. So that's Elder Jim. You will have seen him commenting on a couple of my YouTube videos, mostly the Sims one. He's such a lovely guy. I love when he comments on my videos. So it looks like they have a romantic interest going on, so that's cute. Daryl Thorpe is her ex. So things are still not going really well between them. We'll check the family tree. He seems to be dating someone else now. Daryl is dating Carolyn Custard. So that's good to know. Does Cletus really know anyone? Does he know his dad? He doesn't really know his dad, which is a shame. But, you know, Darryl did seem to be lurking around the bushes for a long time. You would think he would have at least tried to introduce himself, and there's like a weird black thing, which is Henry, but for some reason it's not rendering his picture, which is kind of creepy looking. So onwards to another family. So here we are in the Bijou Lico household, which is actually quite busy. There seems to be a lot of things going on. So we'll start off at the very top here with Kai. So this here is Kai. I think he was a Maxis maid sim. Possibly, I think. He is married to Sugar, who I think she is having an affair with someone, if I remember right. He doesn't really seem to have much other friends. He's got a son here, Rolando Bell. An ex-partner, ex-girlfriend in Lola Bell. An enemy in Moxie Logan Chic, an enemy in Jupiter Bell, and an enemy in Apollo Bloom. So things do not seem to be going well for him at all. Let's take a look at the scrapbook here. Which one is he? Is this one him? Number of romances, 2 total, 1 active. Longest romance with Sugar, Bijou, Lico. So we'll take a look at the latest page. Woohooed with Sugar 3 days ago. He married her 3 days ago as well. Woohooed with Lola Bell 4 days ago. Someone moves fast. Had a baby. Went to a protest. Attended a protest. Woohooed with Sugar for the first time 5 days ago. Started going steady with Sugar Bijou 5 days ago, so in typical Sims form, the romance escalated fairly quickly. So look at the family tree. So it looks like Rolando is his son with Lola Bell. And Jupiter Bell is his son's half-brother. So I'm wondering what's happened between them to make them enemies, or not them, but you know, so on. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. So Sugar here, she's got a sister, Becca. Yep. But really not much else going on for her. So Apollo Bloom actually lives with them, which is making me wonder how this happened. He is a romantic interest of Carolyn Custer too. Isn't she dating someone else? I really need to keep like a family tree in check to see who is dating who here. His boss is Barry Thayer Tenderlove. He's got a couple of enemies here, or disliked. Susie Strummer Rake, Matty Crew, Kirby Wise, Caitlin Masoni, William Fangman's his enemy, and so is Kai. His lifetime wish is to be super popular, so he's 1 out of 20 of getting there. You're hardly going to get there with being disliked, but we'll keep an eye on that. Where? Scrapbook. In fact, let's take a look at his statistics. So that one is him there. He's got 1 total romance active, which has lasted 2 days with Carolyn Custard. And here we have Matty Crew, who wants to live in the lap of luxury. So Tiara Angelista is his ex-girlfriend and they don't really get on well. He's got a couple of friends, so that's nice. He is dating Deidre Wicker, or romantically involved with her at any rate, and he does not like Apollo Bloom. Caitlin Masoni is all the way over here. So I believe these are all Maxis maid sims. Sugar Bijou Lico is her best friend forever. She's got more best friends. Some distant friends, though I'm sure she will befriend them again soon. Has she got any enemies? Yeah. Ex-boyfriend Matthew Hemming. Her enemy is Marina Prattle, and she dislikes Apollo Bloom. Back over there to Sugar, who is feeling betrayed from a romantic betrayal. She is romantically involved with Romeo Strummer Rake. Best friends forever with Caitlin Masoni. Her husband is Kai. Romantic interest in Jim Elder. What does she... Now, she wants to boohoo in 5 different places with 5 different Sims, so it seems she is going to accomplish that one on her own. Ex-boyfriend is Tom Wordy, and she's got a couple of dislikes here with Lil Bling and Big Hartley. And Stella Stricker, she's just acquaintances with. And back over to Kirby Wise. She's doing well, she's got a couple of friends, mostly acquaintances, and she does not like Apollo Bloom. Let's see their family trees. Checked Sugars, I think, yep. Caitlin Masoni's. So they're mostly just lonesome Sims. Onwards to the next family. So it looks like the Thorpe brothers are still living together. It's quite sad to see how soon these Sims are to growing up, actually. It's quite tragic. And Bella here, I think Bella's one that I moved in with them, maybe? Or is it one they've adopted? Looks like they've adopted Bella here. Who... Oh, she's quite cute as well, actually. Look at those eyes. Oh, fluffy and stuff. Well, her eyes aren't fluffy. That would be weird to have fluffy eyes. So, what's he? Is he a fireman? No, he's a hobbyist. Okay. Then, what is that outfit? Who knows? Now, let's see who he's been pissing off around town. His girlfriend, Carolyn Custard. Odine Perry is a romantic interest. Mostly seems to be acquaintances. Doesn't really know his son. I mean, he's only really pissed off Aria Trill, which is quite a surprise to me. Josh here, surprisingly, seems to be the biggest womanizer. Dislike by Romeo Strummer-Rake, so we've seen him arguing over there earlier. Romantic interest in Cressida Wells and Jun Zhu. And disliked by ex-girlfriend Jessica Talon. I'm trying to think what other Sims I should really check up on. I want to check in Buffy. There's just so many Sims that I think I would need to do another part checking in the rest, especially Maxis made ones. I'm only really picking out the ones that I can recall seeing their names over and over again showing up during story progression. So I'll be back in a second with yet again another family. And here we are with the Coyle Staples family. I think these ones were custom made Sims. I don't remember them though, which is a shame. So let's see how they're getting on. They seem to be happily married. No real enemies, which is good. They seem to be keeping themselves to themselves, no having affairs or anything like that. For some reason they're living with someone called German, who I think is another custom Sim. He's a teenager, but I don't remember. Oh, they're all over each other. It looks like he's a custom made Sim. Where is he? Get home. Where the hell are you? What the hell? It's like 6 in the morning, dude. You've got school in 3 hours and you're going to the Cunningham household? Do you even know them? You're only an acquaintance. What are you doing? Is this a custom Sim? I have no idea. Okay, he seems to be best friends with Lil Bling. Who's attending entrepreneur training school. I don't think I've heard of that one before. And he's dating Danny Ivy, who I am sure is a custom Sim by the looks of things. He has no real enemies. He's just a high school student that is also a lieutenant in the ROTC. And he is also doing study club. So he seems like he's quite an active guy. He's not really slacking about. But who is he to this family? I'm sure this must have been a custom made Sim. I'm sure I must have had him living with this family and he's obviously just moved out to be with the Coyle Staples family. He just seems to have been adopted by them almost. Because I know this is a custom family and we will check in on them. Quentin, I think. I don't remember making Quentin or Kaz. So I'll check in on him next. Oh, and there's also a cat who is not home for some reason. Don't know where the hell the cat is. Cat's just doing its own thing in life. Is cat cute? Cat is kind of scary looking. But it's cute. So we'll check in on that Welch Ivy family in a second. So I'm still looking for that other family, but while I was clicking around, I found Cassie's house again. And now, I was sure she was pregnant. I don't know, and I don't know what she's doing. I don't remember that outfit. No, wait, I do remember that outfit, but I was sure she was pregnant. I guess not. I don't know what she's holding. But let's see what she's been up to. She's more or less, she's not got really any friends in that still. She has 0 money as well, which is a shame. And she just has her ex-boyfriend Ace, who I worked so hard to try and get them together. And now she's going, oh, she's going to try and play for tips here. And probably the most awkward position in the town. And it doesn't even open till 11 o'clock. So things don't really seem to be going Cassie's way, to be honest. So I will check in another sim. I found the Ivy family, and it looks as if they're living in a studio house, but sure, I'm not one to judge. Now, here is Lewis Ivy. I believe he is the father of the household. He is. He wants to be a scientific specialist. He works as a desk jockey. So I'm not sure why he put himself in that career, but oh well. He is married to Julie here, so let's see his relationship. He's getting on alright with Julie and his children. His partner is a vampire, so that must make things awkward during patrols for the day. He's got the youngest kid here, Quentin, must have just really been newborn. He's not really made any enemies, so that's nice. Julie here works for the military. She's working until late. Oh, it's Quentin's birthday today. Well, I was planning on looking what he looked like older anyway. She is anxious to advance, so she's a bit of a workaholic. I quite like actually that she's in the military, because I had her very much planned as this woman that she looks perfect, like her hair must be perfect and teased and her makeup must be flawlessly applied. But she is a badass. So I like that she's joined the military. She wants to have the perfect garden. She's not really pissed anyone off. She's not really getting on with Sophie. There's a little bit of a negative thing there. But that's okay. So let's check in on the kids. Danny is over here carrying Quentin. She is an artist to be. So she's attending art school. So this must be things that are coming with the NRAS mod. Because it's not like she's at boarding school or anything. She's also a cadet in the ROTC. And she has 2 after school activities, which is, well, just 1 shop club. So let's take a look at what Quentin is going to look like aged up. In fact, can I even do that in Cass? Can you even take a baby into Cass? I don't know, I'm scared now. We'll just look at what Cass will look like grown up, because I don't want to mess up my game. Advanced, Eden Cass. So he's attending music school. We'll take a look at his statistics in a second. Enter and create a household. Anytime today. So to you too. He very much looks like his dad, I think. Oh, his voice deepened, obviously, because that's what happens. Yeah, I think he very much looks like his dad. I think he seems to have got his mother's cheekbone structure almost, I think. But yeah, he's alright. So we'll exit that. God, I really want to know what little Quentin here is going to look like aged up. I mean, I'm not going to save the game anyway, so we'll just trigger the age transition. And then we'll take a look in Cass. So hurry up, baby Quentin. Cass Ivy will need to be heading to school in a little bit. Oh, affections appear to be developing between local Sims Sophie and William Fangman. Well, again, none of that's counting because I'm not planning to save this. Woo! He is aged. Oh, and he's looking up with a dark face. But he looks cute, and look at what he's wearing. Oh, the question is, does he stay cute? advanced, edit and cast. I'm so nosy, I just need to know what they look like when they grow up. Now, is there any other households we need to visit? I think that'll probably do for now, and because I don't know how long this has actually took me to do to switch between the houses. And then I'll jump back into the YouTube family, play a little bit more of them, and I'll think of any other households that we'll need to visit, and I'll do that again in another part. Whoa! Okay, so he seems to have took after Morbifi's mother. Definitely looks more like his mother. He's quite cute actually. I quite like him. So that is Quentin. So we'll wrap up this part here with a pickup line. Oh, a pickup line. Quick, ideas, lifetime rewards. Give me ideas. Oh my god. You have the attractive lifetime reward. So that'll do for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you all. Bye!